Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to home business owners. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about the clothing deduction, okay? Because, at the time of this recording, it is tax season and everybody wants to be a tax professional. Everybody wants to put this information out there about how they can, increase their deductions, to increase a refund and all of that. And so I was in a real heated discussion yesterday about this clothing deduction for home business owners, because what's out there right now, what's being, passed around on social media is that all of your clothing, if you're a business owner, is tax deductible. And that is not true. Okay. You've got to really understand this. All right. I don't care if you're a professional speaker. I don't care if in your profession, you're required to be suited and booted. No. Okay, just absolutely not. A uniform expense is a tax deductible expense, or equipment that's required to work is tax deductible, but not your clothing. But we're not going to just take it from me, okay? Because I got some case law up here that I'm going to share with you. Because see, I don't just come from opinion. I actually go and find the documentation to prove to you what I'm saying, okay? So then whenever you have these discussions, you can go back with an educated answer and, and just do what you do. Because see, the thing about this, with getting your tax advice off of social media is you need to look at who it's coming from. If that person is not a tax professional, I really am going to need you to actually call a tax professional, and I mean somebody that knows the rules, because there are plenty of deductions that home business owners can take. But if you don't know the rules, in the event that you are audited, your expenses, even if they are a legal deduction, will be disallowed if you do not know the rules, if you do not have the proper documentation to back up your stuff. Okay, so let's talk about this. All right. So where clothing is regulated is not the word I'm looking for, but what governs the clothing deduction, that's what I'm looking for, is the under Internal Revenue Code 262 and under Internal Revenue Code 162A. Okay, so the tax court, and this was a case back in 2013. So this is recent. So we still having this argument, right? Okay. So the tax court explained under Internal Revenue Code 262, a taxpayer generally cannot deduct personal or living or family expenses. However, an exception is made in Internal Revenue Code 162 for ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred in carrying on any activity that constitutes a trade or business. Now, it goes on to explain under Internal Revenue Code 262, expenditures for buying and maintaining clothes are generally not deductible, even though the taxpayer wears the clothing in connection with his trade or business. That was Drill v. Commissioner, okay? A deduction is allowed if the clothing is required or essential for the taxpayer's employment, is not suitable for general or personal wear, is not worn for general or personal wear. Okay, so that means that you can be required to wear certain attire, but to represent your company, but if it is suitable for general or personal wear, it is not tax deductible. What does this look like? All right, so I know in certain network marketing companies, there are jackets that happen to be of a crimson color. Okay, there are suits that can be purchased when you achieve a certain rank. But even with those suits that can be purchased at once you reach a given rank in a company, if it's not suitable for general or personal wear, okay, those suits are suitable for general or personal wear. So it's not tax deductible, okay? If I was to get my jacket embroidered with Everett Tax Solutions, right? Then that would constitute a uniform. This jacket would then be a uniform because I can't wear this jacket with Everett Tax Solutions embroidered on it and go work at another tax firm. That would be totally counterintuitive for that tax firm, right? So we can't do that. But what I'm hearing is that, people feel like because they have to wear a suit to go to a presentation, that suit is tax deductible. The dry cleaning is tax deductible. This is what people are saying, and this is not true. The only exception is if you are traveling for business and you have to get your clothes dry cleaned while you are traveling for business overnight, then those expenses, the dry cleaning expenses, are then tax deductible. But just the ordinary course of business every day, no, it is not. Okay? If your clothes, if what you wear for your business is ordinary street clothes, just like I got on right now, ordinary street clothes, I need to, I help a friend of mine at her CPA office. I need to dress a certain way, but because I need to dress a certain way does not mean that these clothes are now tax deductible for me. Even on the employee side, before tax reform, okay? Even on the employee side, if you are required to dress a certain way, that does not necessarily constitute your clothing being tax deductible. Prime example, for employees that work at Target or Walmart, they're required to wear, a red top and khaki bottoms or a blue top and khaki bottoms. You can wear a blue top and khaki bottoms anywhere. You can wear a red top and khaki bottoms anywhere. Those things are not tax deductible, even though that's what you are required to wear. Okay, so you really have to, understand these rules. Like, I'm going to need for you to not go and try to deduct your Donna Karen suit because you heard that it's tax deductible. It is not. Okay, if you can wear it anywhere, if you can wear those clothes out to dinner, out to meet with your girls, your boys, a night on the town, or whatever, that is not tax deductible. If it is a uniform type, meaning that, so my husband is in the military, that's a uniform. He can't go and, and go work somewhere in some camouflage. Okay. My police officers, EMTs, that kind of thing that have a certain prescribed uniform, that clothing is tax deductible. If you get a clothing allowance, it is not tax deductible. Okay. That too. So the main thing that I want you to take away from this, for my home business owners, is understanding that, I don't care what your profession is. If it's suitable for streetwear, it is not tax deductible. Now let's take, if you have a salon owner that has that wears a smock, for lack of a better term, that is a tax deductible expense. But there are plenty of salons that you go to where the attire is all black, black shirt, black pants, and black shoes. Well, you can wear all black anywhere. That is not tax deductible. Okay. So you guys really got to be careful when it comes down to this clothing. And the other thing is that I saw that was just, blew my mind, is that this young lady was told that if she puts her name tag on her clothes, that makes her clothes a uniform. That is not true. The name tag itself is tax deductible, but wearing a name tag on your clothes does not make your clothes a uniform and therefore tax deductible. No. So, I don't like, I don't know what else I can say about this, you guys. I really want to make sure that you understand from the tax perspective, really understanding what the rules are. Because like I said, in the event that you're audited and you don't went out and spend $3,000 on this brand new wardrobe because you thought it was tax deductible and you get audited, you are going to give that money right back to the IRS plus penalties and interest. Okay. So, so for my home business owners, if you have questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me. And, let's get it right. Let's stay on the right side of the law. There are plenty of deductions that we can take that, again, you just got to know the rules. So, I invite you to hang out with me in my Tax Players Club. When I get this stuff, I share it there because, this is a community that really wants to know. So, definitely hang out with me there. But that's it for me today, you guys, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is today's episode of Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. You can tune in here to get your questions answered, and make sure you click those little buttons and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.